you give me the respect that I'm entitled to? Why can't you treat me like I would be treated by any stranger on the street? Because I am not one of your fans! How could this happen? How could you humiliate me this way? I'm ashamed to be your mother. I told you, no wire hangers ever!
Well, happy Mother's Day, everyone. I've gotten a lot of messages asking for advice on Mother's Day. Here's my take. If your mother is a narcissist, Mother's Day shouldn't matter. Here's why. Because every day is Mother's Day with the narcissist. Every day is Mother's Day, Christmas, and the narcissist's birthday combined. So why should a single Sunday in May make any difference whatsoever? The whole problem with the narcissist is they make everything and anything about them at all times. So I understand where you may be feeling guilt if you're no contact with your narcissistic mother on Mother's Day, but you're buying hype. You're buying hype of a society that says this Sunday in May means something to be a mother. It doesn't. It doesn't. Especially if your mother is a narcissist. Because every day is Mother's Day for the narcissist. And Mother's Day is just another opportunity for your narcissistic mother to gain control, to use guilt, intimidation, anger tactics, attitude, quiet, yelling, however they do it, however your narcissistic mother gains control, they're going to do it on Mother's Day because that's their opportunity. They already feel they should be the center of attention as it is. And now you've disappointed them on Mother's Day of all days. How do you not talk to your mother on Mother's Day? It's Mother's Day. Well, you know what? Every day is Mother's Day with the narcissist. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You get to resent it anyway. You already resent this person. Now you're supposed to put this person on a pedestal on a certain Sunday in May and forget about all the shitty behavior they've done to you the other 364 days a year. It's not like they're nice on Mother's Day either. Why would you be forced to celebrate somebody you want nothing to do with? Why would you want to be forced to celebrate somebody who did nothing but abuse you your entire life and lie on you and manipulate against you and scheme against you and think of ways to keep you down, to keep you mentally weak, to keep you under their control? But because there's a Sunday in May, you're supposed to celebrate this person? I don't think so. I don't think so. Every day is Mother's Day with the narcissist. And she's going to use Sunday as an excuse for guilt, intimidation, whatever she wants to gain control. Because now society has told this woman, this is your day. Well, you haven't earned this day. Mother's Day for somebody is for people, for women who act like mothers, not for women who just give birth. And that's really the problem with a narcissistic mother. Because you don't have a mother. You have a narcissist that gave birth. Let them make narcissist that gave birth day, okay, and see how many people follow along with it. but because of Sunday in May, okay, that everybody, since we were kids now, that we stress out about the upcoming Mother's Day. Why? Because your mother's never going to be happy. It's going to be misery, or it's going to be the silent treatment. However your narcissistic mother gained control, that's what they're going to do on Mother's Day. The gift's going to be evaluated. It's not going to be good enough. It's not going to be right. It's going to be too this. It's going to be too that. It doesn't matter. You can't win. You only win by cutting all contact and never looking back. They thrive on the guilt. They thrive. They're hoping. They're narcissists sitting there on Mother's Day, hoping the phone rings, knowing that allure is still tempting. The guilt is still tempting, that you're going to reach out and talk to this person. And for what? After the call, after the contact, you hate yourself for it, because you feel like you've set yourself back, because you know this person is never, ever, ever going to change. Because it's all about them all the time. I was reminded of an example with my own mother. Okay, and I've already said, I've come to the realization that the second my mother put her hands on me and hit me as a young child, I hated her from that moment on. There was no going back, because there was never any love. It was always, this is what you deserve, and this is how kids get. From that moment on, I hated that woman. I never wanted to see that woman happy, and she never gave me a reason to want to see her happy either. It wasn't like she hit me once and that was it. She repeatedly, continually throughout my life. So she never gave me a reason not to hate her. But the second she put her fucking hands on me, I hated her guts and never wanted to see her happy. So I hated holidays. I never wanted her to be happy. I liked to see her cry because she always hurt me. And I knew I was going to be guilted into this or that or this or that on Mother's Day. And I resented it because I didn't like her and I didn't want her to be happy. But I was forced to do it because she didn't deserve it. She didn't deserve to be happy on Mother's Day because she wasn't a mother. She gave birth. There's the difference. But to show you how much the narcissist will go to make the day about themselves. When I was 18 and graduating high school, my senior prom was May 10th. And today's May 10th, so I guess that was May 10th, 1991 was my senior prom. And in Jersey, and where I'm from, after the prom, you go down the shore for prom weekend, and you're as a senior on prom weekend, you don't have to, I'm thinking we had to go be back in school until Wednesday. So that means we usually stay till Monday night, Tuesday morning. And so you go down after prom on Friday night, early Saturday morning. You're down on the Jersey Shore, and you're there till either Monday night, Tuesday morning, because that's what the whole senior class has been doing, okay, in northern New Jersey for, I don't know, for as many years as I've ever heard, and as far back as I can remember. So my mother realized on prom weekend, Mother's Day is that Sunday. And she's immediately causing problems about, oh, you're going to miss Mother's Day, and you're going to do this, and this is my day, and on and on. And I finally had to stop her and say to her, I get one senior prom and one prom weekend, and that's it. And then I'm off to college or whatever else I'm doing. This is it, once. Okay, you've already had 17 Mother's Days, and you're probably going to end up having at least 60 more. Okay, you'll get a gift, and I'm just not going to be, not good enough. Not good enough. Gift, card, phone call, it don't matter. You can't give me one day. With my senior class, every other kid, every other high school senior in town is on the Jersey Shore. But for some reason, again, I'm the problem. that I'm down the shore and, I somehow don't give a shit about you know the deal. You don't love your mother. You don't appreciate anything. No respect.
Why can't you give me the respect that I'm entitled to? Why can't you treat me like I would be treated by any stranger on the street? Because I am not one of your fans!
We've all heard it. We've all heard it. The craziness, the guilt. One senior prom you get, one prom weekend, and it was ruined by this woman and my father egging her on. And then when I got back, it was, looking to pick fights. It was 3 weeks of picking fights with me, silent treatments, explosions, threatening to throw you out of the house, threatening everything under the sun, and making you miserable because I went down the shore with the rest, with every other senior in the freaking town. But for some reason, I had to be punished for the next 3 weeks. And at the time, my parents were in marriage counseling, and they were dragging me in. This is when my mother was trying to blame me for all their marital problems. And the therapist finally told, I think it was in there with just me and my father, and the therapist actually told my father, you guys are wrong on this. He has one prom weekend, and what are you doing? You know what? They never went back to that guy ever again either. All of a sudden, their marital problems were now solved because, again, I'm this great Satan. I can trick therapists at 18. Don't feel guilty that you're not seeing your mother or not talking to your mother. There's a reason why you cut them out. Because she's not a mother. She's a birth giver. And don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that. So those of you who are actually mothers, you have a happy Mother's Day. I understand it's a tough day for a lot of you. And, I understand that. Okay, but you're better being away from this person. Because if you contact them, if you give in, you're only going to end up hating yourself at the end. Okay, and you're going to feel like you set yourself back. Remember, just because you give birth doesn't make you a mother. It doesn't. So, happy Mother's Day, everybody. Please share my videos anywhere you like. Subscribe if you haven't. And please feel free to comment. My inbox is really slammed right now. I'm trying to get through everything. So if I don't answer right away, be patient. I will answer everybody, but it's getting more and more full. And trying to get to everybody. I thank everybody for their comments and for supporting the channel. Everybody have a happy Mother's Day. Women and men, if you're no contact with your mother, it's not on you, it's on them. Okay? And you're the better for it. So, happy Mother's Day, everyone. And I'll see you all real soon. And before I go,
I told you, no wire hangers ever!
ever. See you all real soon, everybody. Take care. Bye.